Hey everyone, welcome back to Preeti Physics classes, and today's topic class 9, very important, some theoretical questions that generally used to come in exam, and some important numericals also. So that's our today's topic. So without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so numerical and important question from this chapter. First question, like, why does a freely falling object has no uniform motion? Anyone have any idea? Yes, I know. So you can pause it and you can give your answer, and then you can check that your answer is correct or not. So question is, why does a freely falling object has no uniform motion? Now see bacha, when anything is freely falling, for example object, and it is freely falling, in that case what is happening? Velocity is not constant. It's not covering equal distance in equal interval of time. So that's why it is not uniform. Why? Because gravitational forces attracting it. Gravitational forces attracting it towards itself, and that's why it is non-uniform motion. So not cover equal distance in equal interval of time. So that's why freely falling object, force of gravity, gravitational force that acts on it and it pull it towards itself. So that's why it is non-uniform motion. But the acceleration with which it is falling, that is constant. Acceleration is constant. Velocity, यहाँ पे हम क्या बोलेंगे, that it is not covering equal distance in equal interval of time. So that's why it is non-uniform motion. It is not uniform motion. And why it is non-uniform? Because force of gravity is pulling it towards itself. Now, but g, acceleration की अगर हम बात करेंगे, that will be constant. G, that is 9.8 meter per second square. Acceleration is constant. Okay. So this was the first question. Now let's move to the next question. Our next question is, a body is traveling in a straight line. It moves AB. Okay. Second question. I don't want to waste time to write the question on the board. So body is traveling in a straight line and it moves AB, that is 5 meter towards the east. So firstly we need to write all the direction: north, south, east, west. I used to remember like this side West Bengal, so this side east. Okay, so question is, body is traveling in the straight line, it moves AB, that is 5 meter towards the east. This is 5 meter towards the east. After that, what is it showing? That towards the east, BC, that is 4 meter towards northeast. BC, now see, this is A and this point is B. Now it is saying BC, that is northeast, and this question is saying that is 4 meter towards northeast while making 30 degree. BC while making 30 degree with the north. North के साथ अगर हम ये देखें, ये डायरेक्शन क्या है? This is north. At this point, this is north, and with the north it is making 30 degree angle. This point is C. Now CD, that is 7 meter in the west direction. Now west direction this side, so 7 meter this side. Okay, this diagram is not clear. Wait. See, question is very simple. Question is saying any object that is moving from point A to point B 5 meter towards east side. Then at this point it will go in the direction of northeast by making 30 degree angle with the north and 4 meter. This is north. North direction is this side. So अगर ये straight way जाता, so the direction should be like this, but it is going at the 30 degree this side. So this point is B. This point is C. After reaching the point C, now the question is saying CD, that is in the 7 meter in the west direction. Calculate the resultant displacement. Now the question is this, that it is going from C to this point 7 meter. Now you need to calculate. Yeah, this is the final point D. So now you need to calculate what? Calculate the resultant displacement. So for the resultant displacement, what we need to do, this is what? Initial point. This is the initial point. This is the final point. And I told you guys that displacement is what? Displacement is the shortest path between the initial and the final point. So what we need to calculate? We need to calculate this distance. यहाँ से यहाँ तक ये distance कितना होगा? कैसे calculate करेंगे? If we get to know कि ये distance कितना है from this point to this point. Now we know this AB. If this is 5, so what it will left? It will be 2. Total 7. So if from D point to this point it will be 5. So this point will be what? It will be 2. Now we need to calculate this distance. point B, and this is, for example, point E. BE. Now by using this triangle we can simply calculate. By using this triangle, yes, this is the diagram, this is the question. Yes, this is the triangle B. Yeah, it is like this. See, now see, this is point B, this is point E, and this angle is 30 degree bacha. So when you will see, can we make it like this? Yes, ऐसे बना सकते हैं. This is 30 degree. And yeah, this is point E, this is point B, and this is point C. So what I am saying, what I need to calculate, I need to calculate EB. मुझे ये distance निकालना है. This is 30 degree given. CE मुझे पता है 2 है, and this is also I know this is 4 meter. This is 2 meter. So we all know sin theta is perpendicular by base, and cos theta, sorry, sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse, and cos theta is what? Base by hypotenuse. So from here, if you want to find out cos theta, what will be that? Cos 30 degree. Angle कितना है? 30 degree. Base is what? EB. That we need to calculate. EB by hypotenuse 4. So what will happen from here? We can get EB is equal to 4 cos 30 degree. So 4, and this is what? Root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is what? This value is root 3 by 2, and when we will cancel, it will be 2. So 2 root 3. EB. So finally it comes here. So this is the displacement, and the value is what? 2 root 3. You can say simply 2 root 3 meter is the value of displacement. We will ask that what is the direction. So it will be 2 root 3, and the direction will be what? Finally it is here. So it is A to D, node direction. Now it is in the node direction. I hope you got this question. Now the next question is, see, these questions are important, Bacha. You need to apply your mind and please practice. Next question is, a car moves with a speed of 40 km per hour for the first half. 40 km per hour for first hour. पहले 1 घंटे में कार की स्पीड ये थी. ओके, देन द क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग, देन विद द स्पीड ऑफ 60 km per hour for the next half hour. 60 km per hour for next half hour. Okay, after that it is saying that finally with the speed of 30 km per hour, 30 km per hour for next 1.5 hour. So calculate the average speed of the car. We need to calculate the average speed of the car. So कैसे करोगे बताओ मुझे? Average speed. Now you all know average speed formula is what? Total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time. Okay. So tell me, time is given to you. 1 hour here, half hour here, 1.5 hour is here. So what will happen? You will add 1 plus 0.5 plus 1.5, total 3 hour. Time we know that total 3 hour it is taking to go from one point to another. But now what is the total distance? To calculate the distance, we all know the formula of speed, that is distance by time. So distance will be what? Distance is equal to what? Distance will be speed into time. So what we will do here, see, we will calculate first part speed, S1, sorry, distance. I am writing distance with the S. So S1, 40, it is speed, and time is what? 1. So 40 kilometer first. S2, 60 into 0.5, 30 kilometer. Okay. Third, S3, 30 into 1.5. So it will be what? 45 kilometer. So we got all the 3 distance. Distance, how we calculated? Speed into time. We got the distance. Now what will be the average speed? S1 plus S2 plus S3 divided by total time. That is 3. Now what is the first distance? It is 40. Then the second is the, second is the 30. And the third one is 45 divided by 3. Now add these. What will happen? This will be 85 and 115 divided by 3. And when you will divide, what you will get? 38.3 kilometer per hour. 38.3 kilometer per hour. This will be your average speed. In these kind of the questions, out of total distance and total time, if you don't know any one of the thing, like you don't know what is the distance, and if you don't know, time is not given. For example, in this question, speed is given and distance is given in each case, but time is not given. So how you will calculate? You know speed is equal to distance by time. So time is equal to what? Distance by speed. So just divide the distance. Like तुम लोगों को divide करना था 40 divided by what is the speed? 40 divided by 40. So 1 hour. Next case में 30 divided by 60. So what you will get? Half hour. Next case में 45 kilometer divided by 30. So you will get 1.5 hour. So if time is not given, you can calculate time. If speed is not given, you can calculate the speed also, and easily you can calculate the average speed kind of the questions. Okay, now the next question that is given, again it is about the distance and displacement. A person travels a distance of 5 meter towards the east. Okay, 5 meter towards the east, and then 4 meter towards the north, and then 2 meter towards the west. Okay, this question I think simple one, not like last one, but that question was important when angle was there. You should know in mathematics you studied also that sin theta is equal to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, and cos theta is equal to base divided by hypotenuse. Okay, in a right angle triangle. So question is, person travels a distance of 5 meter towards east. This is the point from where person starts his journey. 5 meter east. For example, this is the point A. Now the question is saying then 4 meter towards the north. 4 meter towards the north, and then 2 meter towards the west. Yes, 2 meter towards the west. This point is here. See, 2 meter here. Question is, calculate the net distance and displacement both. So what will be the distance? It's very easy question. You all know 5 plus 4 plus 2. What will happen? 11 meter. ये सबको पता है. Now the second thing we need to calculate, what here? We need to calculate displacement. So displacement को कैसे calculate करेंगे? This is the initial point. This is the final point. What we will do? Straight line from here to here. Straight line we will do, and we will draw perpendicular from here. So we know that this distance is 2. If this part is 2, this is 4. So this is 4. If this part is 2, so what will happen? This is 3. Okay. But we need to calculate OC, hypotenuse of a right angle triangle, because we draw perpendicular from here. This is 90-degree angle. So it becomes a right angle triangle. We need to calculate, for example, this OC and this point D. OCD. So how you will calculate OC? By applying Pythagoras theorem. OD equals square plus CD square, and this is equal to OC. So calculate the result. What will happen? OD, it will be 9, 3 square 9 plus 4 square 16. What will happen? It will be 25, and when you will take under root of 25, it will be 5 meter. So what is this displacement, bacha? This will be 5 meter. Okay. So this is the question to calculate the distance and displacement. I hope you got it. Now the next question is okay, this question is about again average speed and average velocity. So question is, while jogging on a straight road, and a person covers 300 meter towards east in 2 minutes 50 seconds. I need to write this question. Okay, just wait. I will write. A person is doing jogging. And it is on a straight road, and it covers 300 meter towards east. Okay, 300 meter towards east. Then the question is saying in 2 minutes 50 seconds. The time it took 2 minutes 50 seconds. Okay. Then the question is saying then this person turned around and jogs for 1 minute, covering a distance of 100 meter. So what will be? Now it's turned around. वापस O से A तक. Now it's turned around and it goes up to 100 meter, and it covers this 100 meter in 1 minute. In 1 minute. Calculate the average speed and the average distance. Yes. Sorry, average speed and average velocity. Average speed and average velocity. How you will calculate that? So see. Okay. Average speed is what? Total displacement by total time, and total distance by total time, and average velocity is what? Total displacement by total time. Okay, so see बच्चा ये total distance जो उसने cover किया, from O it started this journey, O to A and then A to B. So 300 here, then 100 here. So in case of the average speed I am talking about, average speed total distance is 400 meter, and time that it took, firstly it was 2 minutes 50 seconds and 1 minute. So 2 minutes, what will happen? 120 seconds plus 50 seconds plus 1 minute 60 seconds. So what will be this? 400 divided by, it will be 110, and then it will be 230. Yeah, 230 seconds. So it will be like this: 40 divided by 23 meter per second. This is what bacha, this is average speed, total distance by total time. Now we need to calculate the average velocity. For average velocity, what we need the displacement. This is the initial point and this is the final point. So what is the displacement here? 200. Yes, very good. So displacement is 200 divided by total time taken, same, 230. So what will be the answer? 20 by 23 meter per second. You can divide it also. Now you got the question. How you will solve the question that are related with the average speed and average velocity. Okay. Now the next question is, a van is traveling at 52 km per hour. When brakes are applied, it comes to rest in 5 seconds. Okay. Another van is traveling at the 3 km per hour, and when brakes are applied, okay, I think I need to write, just wait. So here is the question, and this question is quite important. So please bacha listen. Okay, so a van is traveling at 52 km per hour. When brakes are applied, it comes to rest in 5 seconds. Okay. Another van is traveling at 3 km per hour, and when brakes are applied, it comes to rest in 10 seconds. Plot the speed versus time graph and calculate the braking distance for both the vans. So सबसे पहले, what is the question? That there are two vans, they are moving with the different speeds, and suddenly they applied the brakes and they come to rest in different time modes. Okay, so we need to tell this through the graph, and the graph is what? Speed versus time. So time is independent quantity, take on the x-axis, and speed is dependent quantity, so take on the y-axis. This side it will be speed, this side it will be time, that we need to show. This is our origin. Question is saying show, okay, it's not show. So we need to draw the graphs. That firstly it was at 52 km per hour. For example, here somewhere 52 km per hour. And it apply brake and comes to rest in 5 seconds. Rest means 0. Speed किस पे आ गई? यहाँ पे speed कितना था? 52. Now speed is what? 0. In how many? Shh. That crow wants to study. Okay. So 52, and now it comes to rest. And how much time it took? 5 seconds. This distance from here to here. Okay. This is the first floor. Now the second van is what? 3 km per hour, and brakes are applied, it comes to rest in the 10 seconds. So this is, for example, somewhere here it is 3 km per hour. So brakes are applied and it comes to rest in 10 seconds. This time here to here 10. Okay, I need to draw the graph again. Wait. Clean graph I want to draw. Wait. It's not straight line. It should be straight like this. Origin. So one is here somewhere 52. And it comes to rest in 5 seconds only. 5 seconds. And one is here somewhere 3, and it comes to rest in 10. Yes, now it's good. This is A point, A van, or this is B van. Okay, this time is 5, and this time from here to here it is 10. So this is 10 seconds. Because this is 10 seconds. And these are in kilometer per hour. 52 km per hour, 3 km per hour. These are the speed. Speed this side and time this side. Okay, so this is about the graph. Now question is saying calculate the braking distance for both the vans. We need to calculate the distance also with this. Distance, this is the speed time graph, velocity time graph. How you will calculate the distance, bacha? Remember? area under the curve. So what we need to do for both the vents, we need to calculate the area under the curve. So firstly I am taking this triangle OAC and second OBD. There are two triangles. For the first vent triangle, yeah, we can say simple area under the curve is what? OAC, and this triangle is like this. This side it is 5, this side we don't know about this one, and this side is 52. Okay, we need to calculate this area. How we will calculate area of the triangle? Half into length into breadth, yeah, base into height, so 52. Now listen, this time is in second and speed is in kilometer per hour. What we need to do? We need to change the speed into meter per second. So firstly change 52 kilometer per hour. Change 52 into 1000 divided by 3600. So it will be 5 by 18. Whenever you want to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, just multiply with the 5 by 18. So what will this? This will be 52 into 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay. This is our first speed. Second, 3 kilometer per hour. 3 into 5 by 18. So it will be what? 5 by 6. 5 by 6 meter per second. Okay, we convert. So now half into base into height. So 52 के place पे we will write 52 into 5 by 18. Okay. This is done. ठीक है. So this is the area. Now just multiply. If someone is something is you feel that it can cut. So yeah, 26, and now it will be. So it will be 25 into 13 divided by 9. This much meter. Okay, and when you will calculate the area of this triangle, second triangle, what is that? Second triangle is O, B and D. This distance is 3 that we already converted, and 5 by 6 meter per second. And this is 10. How you will calculate the area? Second distance for the second vent. Second vent, it will be half into 5 by 6 into 10. So it will be 25 by 6 meter. So you can divide it and you can put it in decimal also. So from here you can calculate the distance. So remember, to calculate the distance, what you need to do? You need to find out the area under the curve. Okay. So now the next question is, here is our next question. Again, this question is again interesting. See, there are 3 cars journey on this graph. This graph is about the distance and the time, distance time graph. 3 different cars. This is A, black one, C is dotted one, and B is the dark blue one. Okay. Now they started their journey from different distance. It starts from the origin, it starts from the 4 and it starts from the 8 kilometer. Okay. Now question is, calculate the distance covered by the car C before overtaking A. But take your time, pause this and please try to solve this. Okay. After that, see the solution. So now see, when it will pass covered by the car C before overtaking A. So C will overtake A at this point. Okay, this is the first point. Now tell me, at this point both the car A and C, how far from the origin? They are 13. This C, this distance. This is 13 kilometer. At point O, point of intersection, at this point, at point O, both A and C are 13 kilometer from origin. Got it? From origin they are 13 kilometer. Now question is, calculate the distance covered by the car C before it overtaking A. C ने कितना distance cover किया है इसको overtake करने से पहले. Now C बचा. C started from 4 kilometer and A started from 8 kilometers. So overall journey में difference कितना था? 8 minus 4 kilometer there. So the net distance covered by car C before overtake A is 13 minus 4. What will be it? 9 kilometer. This question is very important. Please try to understand. Question is asking distance covered by the C before it overtake A. So we need to calculate that when it is overtaking A, so इसने कितना distance travel किया है. Now see, this is the point of intersection. From this point, if we will see, C and A both are 13 km from the origin, but their starting points are at different. It start from the 4 km, it start from the 8 km. So यहाँ पे जो difference है, that is what, 4 km. So 13 minus 4, 9 km. Exact distance C covered before it overtake A is the 9 km. And now today's last question. A body was moving with a constant velocity of 20 meter per second when an external force is applied and it produced an acceleration of 4 meter per second square. What is the time taken to reach 80 meter per second? And also find the velocity at half of that time. Means firstly we need to calculate the time, then we need to do half of that time, and then we will need to calculate velocity again. So equation of motion very important here. What are the factors that are given? Write down. U is what? 20 meter per second. Yes. V 80 meter per second. Acceleration 4 meter per second square. What you need to calculate, bacha? First part, time. How you will calculate? Very simple. First equation of motion, V minus U is equal to 80. V minus U is equal to A into T. 80 minus 20, 60 divided by 4 is equal to time. 15. Time is equal to what? 15 seconds. Now the second part of the question, the second part is saying that now what will be the velocity at half of that time. Now t is becoming t by 2. So जो next जो new time है ना, that is what, 15 divided by 2, it will be 7.5 seconds. At this time, what will be the velocity? Again apply the formula. V is equal to U. What was the U? 20. Plus A. What is the A? 4. T. 7.5. Now multiply. It will be 50 meter per second. That will be your answer. So I hope you like today's numerical. So please practice more numerical and take care of yourself. Stay safe. Be happy. Okay. So bye bye. Okay. Thank you.